mother-in-law's house, and my mother-in-law, Teresa, is a wonderful cook. And she makes these caramels, and they are to die for. They are so good. And I asked her for the recipe a few years ago, and I've tried making them a few times, and I can't make them. I don't know what it is, but I mess up every time. So she is going to show us how to make caramels today. And then Millie started getting fussy, and I said, this is my way of tricking her into making them for me. So we're gonna watch her make them. But she's got this beautiful kitchen. And she did tell me, we're gonna show you all the ingredients, but she said that having a nice quality butter makes a difference. So she's got Tillamook. So I use like Sam's Club butter. Would you still say to go with like the Tillamook?
Oh, Sam's Club is probably fine.
Yeah?
I with regular butter.
Okay. While she is gathering up some ingredients, I just want to show you this cute gingerbread tree. She always does a tree with gingerbread all over it. And she also does a really pretty tree that focuses on Christ. That's a beautiful tree. We have a Santa Claus Christmas tree. That one's fun. This is just the fun tree where they collect ornaments for everything. That one's super fun. Your nativity scenes get me every time. All of those different cultures, they're beautiful. How many do you have? Do you know? Have you counted them?
Some like in every room.
She has more that I haven't even showed you.
The new ones we got this year were from Germany, or from our trip to Turkey and Egypt.
They're so
we
pretty.
got those.
This recipe is easy because it is just like literally 1 cup of everything. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup brown sugar, 1 cup white sugar, 1 cup corn syrup, and then 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And I remember in the past you told me that I needed to sift the brown sugar. Is that right? Or I made it and there was like clumps of brown stuff in
so
there.
there's not clumps.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Grandma, making a mess in the kitchen. We're gonna have brown sugar everywhere.
I'm the kind of cook that I use every pot, every pan, every spoon, every bowl.
You sound like Landon. Now I know where Landon gets it from.
Okay, well, we gotta clean up that.
I actually remember something. When I was first married, I remember telling my mom, Landon makes such a mess in the kitchen when he cooks. There's food everywhere. And my mom says, well, that's because he's a happy cook. He gets it from her.
Now you know where he gets it.
Oh, I love sweetened condensed milk.
It's my favorite.
So good. Who wants to lick the spatula?
We're not going to do a race.
You don't want to do a race? I was going to say, let's see if the kids can do the puzzle before we get done with the caramel. And then you guys can have caramel. Okay, and then you just like start stirring it over medium heat then. Okay, so she just taught me something. This is completely opposite of fudge. With fudge, you do not want to keep stirring it once it starts boiling. But with caramel, you keep stirring it the whole time. We just turned the heat up just a little bit to medium. The butter's melting, and I am not going to stop stirring this. Grandma is looking for pecans. If you like pecans, you can add those. And she can't find them. I said, oh shoot. I'm not a huge fan of pecans, but you can add those to this recipe if you like them. So this is a buttered 11 by 7 pan. Okay, she says you don't want to overboil it because then they will be hard caramels, but you want to get it to 245 degrees. Or if you don't have a county thermometer, you can do the water test.
So you put a little bit in there, and then you kind of have to keep stirring. And then if you can keep it together with your fingers, yeah, see that looks Like it'll be just about
Oh,
right.
perfect.
Okay, and then you just dump it right away.
Mom, when we went to the Snake River, didn't Grandpa lose like his little
And you don't want to scrape the bottom because that
square
crystallizes.
GoPro?
Okay.
Whoa, I just spilled a whole bunch.
I'm sure one of the grandkids will lick it up.
Yeah, we'll let it cool. Okay, so you put it in like that.
And would you add the pecans to this right now if you wanted them?
Yeah, what you could do is just put half on the bottom, like you chop them.
Oh,
up,
on the
put
bottom
it
of
on
the pan.
bottom, and then it'll just kind of go around.
Okay.
So let's.
Okay, if there was confusion, we did not end up using the heavy whipping cream in this recipe. Some recipes call for it, but not this one. She is sprinkling it with sea salt. I think sea salt on it is very good. But then you let that sit for like 10 to 12 hours and then you can cut it up into chunks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she said that she will send it home with us because we won't be here for 10 hours. So thank you.
Okay.
Did you say toasty?
There's a little piece.
No, I said
It's the
toasty.
candy. Oh!
No, I said toasty. Yeah.
Is it yummy?
You're gonna be soft.
Yeah? Grandma, your nativity scene over here is not quite what it was when we arrived.
Hey,
What?
I've been hungry. I've been in there all year long.
What? That's weird.
Well, we got some caramel for you.
Oh, yummy.
Hell.
That's a pretty big nutcracker.
Go.
Huge manga. Huge manga.
These things have scared me so many times. When I was growing up, I'd walk around the corner and you'd think someone's standing here in the middle of the night.
With an axe.
With an axe in your house. Ah! You could crack some big nuts with these guys.
I think we have an old video of setting these nutcrackers up when you were like smaller than Lucy. Did that scare you? If I can find the footage, I will plug it in right here. But look how tall those are.
Shake on it.
You're gonna smile for Grandpa and Grandma? Hello. See you later, Grandpa and Grandma.
I'm looking at the lights. Hello. Hello. Yeah. That's a big smile. That's a big smile.
It's caramel.
Yeah, it's not fudge, it's caramel.
The caramel. Something in caramel. What the caramel?
Who ate that piece?
It's the strawberry.
Which one of you ate it?
Yeah.
Did I eat it?
Everybody point it.
Lucy, did you get into the caramels?
You did.
I did. Did I give you a piece? Yeah, I did. Look how soft those are.
I want that piece.
None of you get this piece. Dad does.
Is this a salty one? Oh, yeah.
I want one.
Is it good?
Can I have all that?
Soft and chewy?
That's perfect.
Perfect. Yes, now you can all have a piece. Yeah, this was mine.
Yeah.
Can everyone say thank you to Grandma?
Thank you.